That's right, flooding is getting worse with climate change as the air gets warmer and can hold more moisture. Climate Central reports in St. Louis, rainfall intensity has risen over 20% in the last 50 years, and I spoke to the National Weather Service in St. Louis on how they deal with flooding events.
Flooding is already the most frequent, costliest, and deadliest weather disaster, and it will likely get worse as the climate warms. Knowing exactly when and where flooding will strike is still tricky even with today's science. And I talked to John Carney, a meteorologist at the National Weather Service in St. Louis, about how they handle these events.
So we have what's known as flash flood guidance that's issued to us from river forecast centers. And that flash flood guidance tells us how much rain can fall in a certain period of time. It's usually 1 hour, 3 hour, and 6 hours. And when it reaches that, let's say our 1 hour flash flood guidance is 2 inches, we start seeing that much rainfall come up here to the flash flood guidance. And that's what is supposed to put our creeks and streams at bank full. Okay. So when it starts to go over that flash flood guidance, usually we start looking for about 120 to 150% over flash flood guidance. That's when we start issuing products.
Once a flood alert is issued, it's time to act.
When we start putting out flash flood watches, that's the time I think when people should really start to pay attention. Say, hey, the Weather Service has put out a flash flood watch for tonight. I should, maybe take a look at this watch and see if I'm in it.
Flood alerts can be easy to ignore, but they can save your life.
If we put out a watch or a warning, pay attention to it. If your phone goes off in the middle of the night and it says flash flood warning, and you're in an area that is prone to flooding, it's time to take action. Don't wait, okay?
When out on the roads, always remember the infamous phrase, turn around, don't drown.
Don't drive into areas where water is covering the road. Most flash flood deaths in this area are people who have driven into floodwaters, driven through low water crossings. Oh, I've driven through this low water crossing all my life 1,000 times. Well, it's 1,001 that gets you.
It's always best to have a NOAA weather radio as a backup in case you lose cell service for any severe weather, including flooding. Reporting for the ABC 17 Storm Track Climate Matters, I'm meteorologist Nate Splater.